Well, I mean, that is incredibly odd, or at least it would seem very odd. Just answer this for me first, guys. Is that normal for an official to talk trash to you about your game during a game? Ross, Howard, have you ever heard of this?
I've never heard of it. I know there are some officials don't like certain teams, and some officials like certain teams or players, but no, they don't usually go that far. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. I mean, I played for 5 teams, 7 years. I never heard any official do that. And if it's true, by the way, that official should be gone. Right. I mean, why would you ever do that if it's true? You know what is funny, though, in all sincerity? I've heard it the other way. I've heard the players call the officials some things. Right. So I guess if I'm going to sit here and say that the official should be gone and he should be held to a higher standard, he should be more professional, you know, maybe it should go both ways, because I've heard players say a lot of things. We even saw Monday night Tom Brady yelling at Clete Lakeman after the controversial call.
I will say
we'll get to that one in a moment, too. But
let's be realistic. The player got bullied by the ref. It's a sad thing.
Well, hold on a second, though. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Roy Ellison is way out of line in doing that, if he is. You don't think an umpire is way out of line?
I don't really care. I think you play your game. Everybody's out there. There's a lot of tempers flaring. The officials are saying something.
Yeah, but the official's temper's not supposed to flare, Howard. He's the one who's supposed to maintain calm.
I told you last year, replacement officials, too much talk about officials, but now you're starting to see it.
Well, there's no question Roy Ellison, if he did what Trent Williams said, is out of line, and he should be censured in some way. But I do also think that Trent Williams is being a little sensitive here. I am surprised after the game that maybe he wanted to take the focus off the fact that the Redskins got their butt beat.
He personally allowed 4 sacks, maybe.
Yeah, I'm surprised that that's what he's talking about. You know, I'll give you an example. I once had a guy spit in my face. Twice it happened. I didn't say anything about it after the game. I could have said something to the media and made a big deal about it. I didn't say anything about it, you know, and maybe I should have. I don't know, but I just, you know, stuff happened. I don't say things after the game, but Trent Williams felt the need to in that forum.
I wonder what Trent did to solicit the conversation in the first place. He had to say something to the official. He had to do something.
Right, that doesn't come out of thin air.
Just like, the official's walking by, it's like, oh, you're my guy today.
Well, I mean, let's put it this way. If it did come out of thin air, that's a really big problem. Let's move on to another official controversy. This one took place in New Orleans. Really great game between the 49ers and the Saints. And Drew Brees gets absolutely leveled by Ahmad Brooks. It's recovered by the 49ers. Looks like it's basically going to be a victory-sealing turnover for San Francisco. They're leading by 3 minutes left. But instead, it is called unnecessary roughness on Ahmad Brooks because he hit the neck of Drew Brees. And because of the flag, the drive stays alive. Saints end up going on to tie the game and eventually win it. Ahmad Brooks, furious about it, said, I didn't hit him with my hand or my helmet. I basically bear hugged him. That's just how football is played. I think this expletive is expletive football. The way they call stuff these days, it's watered down. It ain't real no more. All right, Howard, I'll start with you. Do you have a problem with the call here?
Yeah, actually, no. It's not actually a bad call. They say don't hit a guy in his head or his neck, and you can basically tell. Not only does he hit him in his head, neck after he goes down, he's pulling kind of his face mask as he's going to the ground. That's just part of the game. Hit him around the waist, pick him up if you want to, but just don't hit him in the neck.
Ross?
See, I think initially looking at it that it probably wasn't a penalty. Now, here's the thing, though. We've talked about this for a couple of years. I've been railing on this. The officials have been told on these type of plays, when in doubt, throw the flag. Looking at that, it's close enough. Certainly looks like almost like a clothesline.
Right.
That the official in real time, he's going to throw the flag on that every time. So people that think it's this egregious call, with them being told when in doubt, throw the flag, look at that right there. His shoulder's right up there near the neck. He takes his head up. They're going to call that every time. Now, I have a problem with the standard. I don't think the standard should be when in doubt, throw the flag. But as long as that remains what the officials are told, they're going to call that every time.
You know what? I mean, because in all honesty, how many of us like watching Scott Tolzien instead of Aaron Rodgers? You know, I mean, anytime we see the year the Colts didn't have Peyton Manning, quarterbacks are this league. They're the reason people watch. They're going to protect them. Safety, we know, but also because those are the biggest assets just to the entertainment value of the game. So if you're a defender, Ross, don't you just have to know, I can't hit him anywhere near there. I need to stay stay away.
In fairness to Ahmad Brooks, though, he's coming around the edge like that. There's not that many options. The only way he was able to get anything on Brees was going to be with his right arm. And Drew Brees is 6 feet tall. Ahmad Brooks is 6'5", so it's not always as easy. It's easier said than done, I should say, sometimes to get as low as they want. But you're right. When in doubt, even go lower. Don't take the risk.
Should Ahmad Brooks be complaining afterwards, though, Howard, or should he get it by now?
No, he should complain. He should be upset. It's part of being a competitive. Right after the game, the cameras on your face. You could say a lot of different things. But you do hit the ball, hit him around the neck. He's going to go back and look at it a few times. He's going to say, because it's personal, I didn't do it wrong. But if it was his quarterback getting hit that way, he'd be really upset himself.